The purpose of this video is to give you some feedback and some ideas on how to approach your nonfiction writing segments. I'm going to model two different writings, one of which I target content. I specifically address the ideas that the author covered in the book. The second one, I address the style in which that the author used to make a point. This is to emphasize that there are two different approaches minimally for this project. One is ideas and content. Two is styles. So let's take a look at this first one. I want to note a few different things. First off, I've used correct format. I have labeled my quote with what number it is. I have opened with quotation marks. I have closed my quote, and I have put the page number in parentheses afterwards. This has been dictated by the directions, and you should make sure you follow that model. I have also divided my writing into the three sections asked for, and I have used format to help with this. I have capital letters as part of a title, and I've used bolding. If you set your format up, it looks professional, and once again, it goes along with the directions you were given. Now, if I take a look at my first quote, it talks about an idea, a historical idea that surrounded the Lusitania at the time of its sinking. I then take that idea and I react to it personally. I look at what the author is doing, and then I look at how it relates to the world. How does this idea that the author is sharing, that people tend to be skeptical and not understand current history, how does it play out in the world? And I do that by using a few different examples from history. This model, therefore, is all about an idea. If you take a look at my next quote, however, let's scroll down to it and hope it fits. Yep. This one is about the author's style. It talks about the language he used, but I don't just point out the language he used, I explain why he's doing it. Specifically, I have this one sentence here. Bringing us into the moment makes the tragedy real. So I'm still doing the same process. I first simply talk about what I noticed in the quote. Then I look at the book more specifically. In this case, I actually even look at the words that were used. Why is this word important? Why is that word important? It's a close reading of the text and what the text says about the entire book. And then I look at why that language matters. Why did picturing the Lusitania so vividly matter? So same process. What I think, what does it say about the book, and then what does it say about the world, or so what, why it matters. Now, if you follow these steps and make sure that you have the correct formatting, you should do pretty well. But there is also a revision checklist right here. If you look at that revision checklist, it goes through some of the things I've pointed out. Label your quotes, share your quote and cite it, label your sections. But the other things that haven't been pointed out is to make sure you have clear points. If you read my writing, there are topic sentences and concluding sentences that help clarify. I've made sure to be correct in my grammar and my spelling. The other thing I want you to work on is have variety and insight. Don't just have one point the author is making, but look at a couple different strands of thought. Make sure you cover the entire book. Any teacher is suspicious when you only cover the first third of a book. So have variety in topic and in placement, and work to have insight. That's it. Thanks so much and good luck on your writing.